Are we on?
Sensors confirm live transmission.
Oh man, we're on the air? How cue me?
From the Galaxy Ballroom, high atop the stratosphere.
Oh man, the tape! Just roll the tape! Good Space Dog. Beaming to you from absolutely anywhere. It's Kids World Sports. No boundaries, no limits, no rules. As the KWS Spy in the Sky grabs the action, the drama, and the heroics of kids sports as they're happening all over this wonderful blue planet. Tell them who we are, my robo-rapping MC.
On the mic, your host, Switch. I'm his artificially intelligent co-host, Pal. Almost as loyal as our cyber mascot, Pal Laure.
It's all good on Kids World Sports. Switch here, introducing our next KWS story, soccer, or football as it is known in Europe and other parts of the world.
Correction. This is a story about North American football.
You mean with crushing hits and halftime shows and cheerleaders?
Confirmed. Subject is one Thaine Carter from BC, playing in the Canadian National High School Championships.
Cool. I love this brand of football. 3 downs, wide open fields. Alloy, go long! Just outside of Aurora, Ontario, you can find one of the oldest private schools in all of Canada, St. Andrew's College. Here you can find some of the brightest young minds north of the 49th, excelling in areas of academic study, arts, and of course, football.
Hi, I'm Thaine Carter. I'm 16 and I play football. I go to St. Andrew's College, which is one of the top schools in Canada. It's a very prestigious school that is known for its academics, sports, and arts, and I love it here. It's just simply beautiful.
Thane is a long way from home. Originally from Nanaimo, British Columbia, he traveled more than 4,300 kilometers across the country, leaving his friends and family so he could attend the prestigious St. Andrew's College.
And now I live here.
It was the hybrid combination of St. Andrew's esteemed football program and academic excellence that drew Thane eastward.
Right now, I'm sitting about an 83% average, but I'd like to bump that up to an 86 or higher average. Sporting programs are even better. I get really, really good training in my football. I've been interested in football basically for my whole life. If I can, I'd love to go to the NFL, because football is just my main love, so if I can get there, I'll go.
And Thane will be one step closer to his goal after tomorrow. That's when he and his team will be traveling to Toronto to play at the Skydome Stadium in the legendary Golden Horseshoe Bowl. This is the final game of the year that will determine who will be this year's OFSAA High School Eastern Division champion.
Now this is where it all pays off, you know? This is where it all ends. This is the big show, as we like to call it. Everybody's gonna be there. It's gonna be televised. Countless numbers of scouts are gonna be there. We're gonna get our names announced. This is really probably the second largest football event in Canada. It's gonna be a taste of the big league.
Thane has been playing football since he was 11 years old and dreams of one day playing in the NFL. If that doesn't work out, he still has his backup plan of becoming a lawyer. You can imagine that a guy with such big goals is really busy. Well, that's a bit of an understatement. When he's not hitting the books or hitting his buddies, Thane is right there, center stage in the school theater. And get this, he plays 3 roles.
Got a naturally commanding presence.
He died at such a place.
With some more training, you know, he could be one to watch.
With rehearsal over, Thane's off to practice for tomorrow's big game.
This is my locker over here. All right, first of all here, I'm gonna throw on a girdle to protect me from any contact I may have in this region over here. It's time to do some washing, guys. It's the end of the pile. I'm gonna put my knee pads on. I haven't washed these since I started, eh? Now I'm gonna throw on my shoulder pads, my elbow pads. Cleats are a must when you play football, because without them, you wouldn't be able to run as fast. Now, for the most important piece of equipment, it's the helmet. And this will basically keep you relatively safe. I haven't had a concussion yet. And you also have to have a nice mouth guard. And we're ready to go.
Here it is in a nutshell. Football's a sport where each team tries to carry or kick the ball over the opposing team's goal line. The attackers are the offensive line, and the defenders the defensive line. Thane's position is linebacker, the most important position on the defensive line. It's his job to back up the line and stop anyone who tries to cross his team's goal.
Guys, this is your final game. Tomorrow, all the planning, everything we've done, comes together. Make it count.
Tomorrow, just bring it, boys. Okay? It's gonna be a great day.
Bring it home.
Go, boys!
Nice and warm.
When it's your job to hit at high speeds, it's no surprise that sometimes injuries occur, and Thane is no exception. Early in the season he was injured, and now he must get a clean bill of health from the team's doctor before he plays in tomorrow's final.
I'm treating Thane for a condition it's called a stinger. It's a forceful downward pressure of the shoulder.
Football can be a dangerous sport if you don't know what you're doing. I had a knee injury. I've had my neck injury, a little bit of a back injury, but that's just to do with like the normal wear and tear. I've had a shoulder injury. I still feel it once in a while. Other than that, I'm pretty lucky, you know?
As far as I'm concerned, you're 100%. The neck's moving, you've got full range of motion.
Great, I feel 100% and I'm ready for tomorrow.
Okay, so good luck tomorrow.
Thank you very much, sir. Definitely.
Good luck.
Buddy, how are you?
What's up, eh?
Hey, what's going on? Are you going dining hall?
Yes, definitely. Oh, it's the article, eh?
Thaine Carter. I never thought I learned so much on the field and in the class in such short time. That's a good picture.
Team crosses Canada to be a saint. That's awesome. Adam Ford and Thaine Carter are top defensive players for the prep school team.
With his busy day behind him, Thane gets a chance for a bit of relaxation. Or does he?
Nice to see you too, Mom. I love you too.
I brought you some chocolate chip cookies and biscuits and ham.
Having my parents at the game is great. It makes me feel like I'm back home playing on my old field back home.
We're going to be excited and we'll be there cheering. You think that place
I
is big
think
enough to hold
no,
me?
No.
And I'm really excited that I came.
I think you better stay on the stand.
I might be running down the field. Go, Thane, go. It's big enough to hold.
Thane's mom and dad traveled a long way to see him play in tomorrow's Golden Horseshoe Bowl. Hopefully he'll make it all worthwhile when we come back on KWS.
Today is the big day. We just gotta go out there, play our game, have fun, and do what we've gotta do.
Ready to roll.
This speech is not about football. Right now, this is about life.
Today is not going to be a walk in the park. Today, you are going to be challenged. Rise.
This is about great successes. This is about taking advantage of every single opportunity that you have, that you've been given, that you worked hard for. This is why I became a football coach, not to draw X's and O's and write plays and have them work, but to be involved with a group of young people that I truly love. I said it, okay? That's what this group's all about. It's real. This is real. This is life.
Bring it in right here. This is game day, boys. Biggest game right now. Let's go.
It's showtime. The St. Andrew Saints versus the Markham Marauders in the Golden Horseshoe Bowl East. Both teams are fighting hard, and neither are giving any ground. Each team's defense is stopping the offense in its tracks. By halftime, the game is still scoreless, a testament to the remarkable work of both teams' defensive lines.
Got to make the big play.
Yes,
go, boys. Leave your heart out on the field, boys. Leave it out on the field.
Markham is close enough to attempt a field goal. They make it. That's worth 3 points and a spot on the scoreboard.
All good, baby. We getting back in this. We can't let it go.
Thane's pep talk works, and St. Andrews rallies for a touchdown, earning them 7 points and the lead in the game. But there's no time to celebrate. Just one big play from Markham could make all the difference. Thane is hit hard and has to leave the field. He's injured his head, and if he has a concussion, he'll have to sit out the rest of the game. With only a few minutes left, Markham scores another field goal. This puts them only 1 point away from the Saints' lead. St. Andrews' doctor examines Thane and gives him the okay to get back into the game. With only 11 seconds left, Markham has the ball. This is their last chance to score, and with only 1 point separating the teams, they're sure to go big. It's all up to St. Andrews' defense to protect the Saints' narrow lead.
Greatest moment probably of their young lives, and especially to come down in a 7-6 game right at the end. Battle of two defenses that were both just absolutely phenomenal. Thane in his typical self was just tough when he had to be tough, taking on the lead blockers and using his athleticism to get outside and to shut down the outside run.
He did it. That was the best damn defense I've ever seen, man. You guys played your hearts out. Oh, man, that's beautiful. Oh, man.
I think he had the game of his year. Easily the game of his year.
With the Golden Horseshoe Bowl East Championship under his belt, Thane moves one step closer to his dream of hitting the big time. Hey Kids World sports fans, you know our next story on swimming really has me feeling homesick.
Detecting increased sentimentality.
I miss being around the pool, the diving contests, splashing fights.
What use would you even have with a bathing suit up here? Looks like we have our very own hot dog.
While Alloy goes for that golden surfer dude look, let's beam down to Chalon sur Sâone, France, where 17-year-old Laure Manaudou is pool hopping all the way to the Olympics. Shall I try on the trunks?
Oh, please, spare us the visual.
The town of Chalon sur Sâone in central France, the birthplace of the inventor of photography, and the site of the French Interclub Swimming Championship. Every year, the top swim clubs from across the country converge here to compete in the most important swimming event in all France, the National French Clubs Championship.
My name is Laure Manaudou. I'm 17 years old.
Laura is one of the best swimmers in Europe and is on pace to make the French Olympic team this year. Her performance over the next 2 days can help ensure her Olympic spot. She also has the added pressure of defending her team's 4-year winning streak as national champion.
I'd like you to meet Paul Jean, Marjorie Distel, Diane Bouillet, Guillaume Pierret, and lastly, my favorite, Pierre-Henri.
Laure is one of the top athletes in her club, with over 27 national titles to her credit. She has won over 95 medals and holds 17 national records. To perform at this level, Laure must train 5 hours a day, but all the hard work really pays off.
I've been the French champion 6 times in the 50, 100, 400, 800, and 1500 meters. I was junior champion of the 100.
I've been coaching Laure since she was 14 and a half years old. It's my 3rd season.
Laure's coach, Philippe Lucas, is very serious about her training. He demands 100% performance 100% of the time.
From time to time, you fool around a little, like yesterday. Today, you can't. Take your things and go home.
But that was training, and this is the real deal. Laure can't afford anything less than her very best against this field of competitors, all who are hoping to prove they have what it takes to make the French Olympic team. Laure's first event is the 400-meter freestyle swim. Wow, after the first turn, she's already 30 seconds ahead of the pack and on track for a new national record. Way to go, Laure.
When you've swum, for sure you score. It's not a matter of scoring, it's a question of placing yourself at the world level. That's interesting, because all the best female swimmers swam 4.2 this year.
I didn't think I could do it because you had told me I couldn't do 4.2 or 4.3. I thought I would come in at 4.6 or 4.7. I'm happy.
We're very proud of Laure. What she's doing is a dream come true for us.
It's a bit of pride and mostly satisfaction to see her like she was. Thrilled, having fun. We're not the ones swimming, but I'm very happy that she can excel at what she wants to do.
It's not all H2O, accolades, and medals of gold. Laure, like most kids, has to go to school, but with her schedule of training and competitions, it's a bit different.
I trained too hard, and now there's no place that will accommodate me. So I have 2 hours of English twice a week right now. Then I'll have 2 hours of French a week.
It's a traditional muscle workout. We'll work all groups, large muscle groups, the pectorals, the biceps, the triceps, the legs. It's an all-over workout.
School's out, but there's no time to play.
Now I have my swimming training.
There's always more training to be done.
My favorite race is the 400 meter. I train in the cold, when it's very cold outside, and the water's at 26 or 27 degrees.
All this practice may seem like a bit of overkill, but this is what it takes to be on the top swim team in the country, a title Laure and her team intend to defend tomorrow on day 2 of the French National Championship, when we come back on Kids World Sports. It's day 2 of the National French Clubs Championship, and the Melun de Marie Swim Club is off to the pool to defend their French National Championship title. Laure's club starts the day in first place. It's a slim lead, and the team will have to continue giving it their all in the 10 by 100 meter relay event. Laura's team is trailing by 10 seconds. And she's off. She makes up some time, but it's not enough, and Team Toulouse wins the race, earning enough points to capture the lead.
I didn't want to tell her. I don't want her to look at the numbers every time she races. If she betters it, she does. If she doesn't, it's not a problem.
There's only one event left, the 800-meter freestyle.
The 800 is harder because it's 400 meters more. I'll do what I usually do and see what happens.
I hope she does well, but I won't tell her, do this, do that. She knows what she has to do. She's there to swim for the team.
Laura and her team must do well in this race if they hope to reclaim the lead and win the championship. Laura wins the race, and she sets a new French national record.
I got better. I thought if I could shave a few seconds off my time, and I won. We beat Toulouse.
When you win, it's a positive feeling. On top of that, Laura competed well. 4.3 is wonderful.
Laura's performance today helped her team capture the national title once again, as well as earning her a spot on the French Olympic team.
So, on to the games in Athens.
Hey KWS viewers, takeout takes so long up here, so I've decided to try and cook for myself. I found a frozen turkey in our space freezer.
Time for the turkey to eat his turkey.
Wow, this looks good. Oh no!
Sensors indicate allotted roasting period has not yet elapsed. Meal still frozen solid.
Way to state the obvious, Sherlock.
Sensors indicate stomach talking.
Sensors indicate. I'm starving right now. Do you have any idea what that's like?
No, I'm not programmed for hunger.
Now what am I gonna do? The nearest pizza joint's a 12-hour space shuttle ride away.
Maybe Alloy can give you some of his food.